Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Mary Beth, and today I'm going to take you through my March weigh-in. So let's just jump right into it. Let me get where's my paper? Found my papers. So I weighed in every single day in the month of March. Minus 3 days. 3 days I'm sure I still weighed in, but I didn't write it down. So I have a calendar and I wrote down my weights every single day. I weigh every day. I've weighed pretty much every day since, I would say, like December 2019. So I wanted to track. I didn't want to just step on the scale and go from there. I wanted to track my weight for a whole month to watch the fluctuation. March, as you guys may have remembered, or if you're following on my Instagram, you know that March was my big, March to Wonderland. It was my big push to see 199. I started the month at 212. So I needed to lose like 13 pounds in 1 month, and I am a slow loser. I can put in the work and I can eat the right foods and the weight just comes off very slowly. I don't have like a thyroid problem. I don't have PCOS. Your girl's just a slow loser, and that's fine. But I wanted to be so consistent in March. March was gonna be my month. Spoiler alert, I did not hit 199. But I am so dang proud of my progress. So like I said, March 1st, I weighed in at 212. And March 31st, I weighed in at 206.4. So that's a 5.6 pound loss. I'm stoked. I'm so excited. I could not be more grateful. I could not be more proud of myself because I was so darn consistent. I'm gonna pop in here a picture of my March off my Apple Watch so you guys can see my rings and activity and stuff real quick. Okay, so as you can see by that, I was active consistently in the month of March. And food-wise, I did not eat well the weekend of the 13th and 14th. So right here's the 13th. I was 207, and by the 15th, I was 209.2. That weekend, we had a birthday on Friday night, so we had pizza and cake. Saturday night, we went out with some friends. Sunday, I think I was back on track, or maybe I was still a little off track. Monday, back on track. The 18th was my mom's birthday, so we went to a hibachi restaurant. I was 207. That day, I was 208. The next day, I went up a full pound. And then the weekend following that, on the 21st, we had my mom and my uncle's birthday, family celebration. So we were supposed to go to O'Charlie's, and I had it planned out. I was going to get Diet Coke, grilled chicken salad. I was going to do the most, okay? I was going to do everything I could to pick the better options there. I had looked at the menu, looked at the point values. I was ready. We get to O'Charlie's. It was a 2-hour wait. So we ended up going back to my aunt's house. They ended up buying KFC. They just got several buckets of chicken, several sides, and your girl went ham. I went ham because I wasn't prepared. I did not pick a smaller piece of chicken and fill up on coleslaw. I did not do any of the things. I ate several pieces of chicken, several servings of the sides, a biscuit. I think I even had a regular Coke instead of a Diet Coke. I made terrible decisions. And then I ate desserts as well. She was a wash. So by the 22nd, I was 210. So by the 22nd, I was back up the 3 pounds that I had lost. Yeah, I saw 207 on the 13th. I saw 207 even. By the 22nd, I was back up 3 pounds. So had I just stayed on track this week, right through here, potentially I could have hit my goal, because I gained 3 pounds and had to lose it again. But I'm not mad at myself. To me, this weighing and tracking every single day was for accountability and to have the data to reflect back on how often the scale changes. I mean, every day the scale does this kind of thing. I don't really have several days where it's just like losing, except for the week of the 8th. It was like 210, 209, 209.4. She still went up, but then she went back to 208.6. And by the 13th, that was 207. So that week was a steady, pretty much a down the whole week. But the month looks like this. And that is weight loss. That is the way it goes. So for the month of March, I lost 5.6 pounds. I'm ecstatic. I'm so darn excited. If you've watched any of my current Instagrams or my current, I don't know if I've posted this on here before yet, but I'm doing 75 hard again. I say again because I've never completed it, but this time we're going to complete it. I love the way I feel on 75 hard. I love the challenge. I love every single day having tasks to check off. It keeps me so accountable. I feel good doing like a strength training workout in the morning and going for a long walk in the evening. That combination of 2-a-days, I feel my best. So I get that 75 hard is not for everybody. I'm not trying to push it on you. What is it, Bubba? Sorry, mom life. Where was I? Oh, so I've started 75 hard again. I started 75 hard on Sunday, the 28th. So today is day 5 for me. I'm recording this on the 2nd of April. Today is day 5 for me. Your girl is thriving. I love 75 hard. It's not for everybody, totally fine. If you think that it's crazy, whatever, not a big deal. But because I'm doing 75 hard again, I took my measurements. The last time I took my measurements were January 1st of this year. I think the 1st, maybe the 4th. I feel like they were the 1st. Anywho, right around then, I took my measurements. So my belly button area right through here, this is where I am my biggest, right through here. So at my belly button, is that good, Juice? Hang on, mommy's doing something, okay? So right through here at my belly button on January 1st was 43 inches. As of yesterday, last night my husband helped me with my measurements, 41 inches. My thigh, the biggest part of my thigh, the first, it was 31.5 inches. Last night, it was 27. My arms, I have very flabby arms. I do not love my arms. Not flexed. I don't love my arms, but they are what they are. They were 14 inches. They are still 14 inches. My lower belly, which my husband said this was probably a silly measurement because it was so close to where my belly button is, but my lower fupa area, if you will, was 46 inches and it's now 42 inches. So, girl slimmed up there. The top of my belly, so I had open heart surgery when I was 3, so my scar for it, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like right there. So this is kind of where my landmark is. For the top of my belly was 39 inches. It is now 38 and a half, down half a pound. My tatas were 43 and a half inches. They're now 42. So I lost 42 and a half inches. So I lost a whole inch in my girls. And it's just, the scale is not the only form of success on a weight loss journey. I am in better physical shape, I'm in better mental shape, and the numbers are moving. So I'm pumped for my progress in March and the progress that I've made this year. I started January 1st at 214. I'm like 206 now. I mean, your girl's making moves. So that takes me into, what are we doing for April? April, I'm gonna still do 75 hard. I'm doing all the tasks on there. The tasks are 2 workouts a day, 45 minutes each. One has to be outdoor. Gallon of water a day, 10 pages of a self-help or motivational nonfiction book. Follow a diet, no cheat meals, no alcohol, and take a progress picture every single day. Those are the rules of 75 hard. Do it for 75 days. If you mess up or forget one of those things at any point during it, you have to start all the way again at day 1. So for me, weekends are the hardest. We are more social on the weekends. We go to family things. Easter is this weekend. So, but I love the way I feel on 75 hard, and I want to complete this. The month of April, I'm going to try really hard not to weigh. Ah! Like I said, I've weighed every day since December of 2019. So today was day one. I weighed in yesterday because it was the first of the month, and I don't know, I had to get the first of the month weigh in. And this morning was the first time that I actively, intentionally did not weigh in. And it gives me a little anxiety. It's a little freeing. It does make me a little nervous because I have thought in the evenings when I'm feeling snacky for no reason, I have thought, ugh, better not go step on that scale tomorrow. And it does help me to avoid mindless snacking. But I was getting to the point where I was weighing 2, 3, 4 times a day, and that's just not healthy. So we're gonna give April a go. Hopefully I will not be weighing in until May the 1st, which that's crazy. Can't believe we're already talking about May and summer and all of the things. Another personal goal for the month, I am trying to double track, which is way harder than I thought it was going to be. Tracking is something that I struggle with. I know mentally point values of things, and so a lot of times I will just keep a running tally in my head, and a lot of times I will forget stuff. And so I'm trying to really track every single thing that I consume in my Weight Watchers app, and I'm trying to track it in the MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal gave me like 1,600 calories-ish a day, which I feel like is fairly normal based off talking to the nutritionist and talking to my doctor. I feel pretty comfortable at that number. We'll see. I'm doing it mainly to see like if I'm overeating on Weight Watchers, if I'm under eating, because a banana is 0 points, but a bag of Smart Sweets is 3 points. There's about 100 calories in each. So you can kind of get into a situation where if you're not eating enough 0 point foods, you could be under eating. And if you're eating too many 0 point foods, you could be overeating. So you have to balance it out. All in all, a weight loss journey is about, sorry, he's dying for me to turn on, letting him clean. A weight loss journey is, you have to be in a caloric deficit. You have to be burning more calories than you are consuming. Whether that is with your, I just hit the wrong button. Whether that is with exercise or you have what's called a BMR, a basal metabolic rate, which is like if you were in a comatose state basically and you just were still doing nothing, physically nothing. That is the number of that is the number of calories that your body would burn in a day. Mine is somewhere between like 1,300 and 1,400, but you never ever want to eat less than that. So you ideally want to eat somewhere between your BMR and your TDEE, which is your total daily expenditure something. And I'm missing an E in there. Somewhere between there is what you want to eat. Your TDEE is how many calories you burn by working out or being a mom or going to work or whatever it is you do throughout your day. So somewhere in there you want to find your balance. When I talked to my doctor, she had said that a good round place for me to start would be like 1,500 calories a day. I got the remote, it's playing. And when I talked to the nutritionist, they gave me some similar numbers, but because I am being super active, I went ahead. MyFitnessPal gave me like 17 something in calories, but I want to be sure I'm in a caloric deficit because I am on a weight loss journey. So I'm trying out 1,600. So far, when I'm double tracking, it is definitely helping me to make better choices. And I'm trying to keep my protein very, very high because protein, for me personally, is what keeps me extremely full. If I do a protein smoothie for like breakfast or lunch, I will stay full for hours and hours. But if I do like a turkey sandwich, it does not keep me as full and as focused for as long. So those are things that I'm working on in April. Hopefully April will be the month that I hit Wonderland, and when I come to you guys in May with my my April update, I will be able to tell you guys I reached that goal. Hopefully, if I lose basically the same amount that I lost in March, in April, I'll be there. And it's just crazy that I'm so close to that goal. That has been a goal since I started my weight loss journey at 241 pounds. Mom life. But that is the goal that I've been trying to hit since I started my weight loss journey. And yes, it is just a number on a scale. You cannot put too much stock in it. But when you're on a weight loss journey, you want to hit certain goals, you know. I have a doctor's appointment this month, just my regular yearly checkup. And one of my big goals is to be under 200 by the time I go to the doctor. But it'll happen when it happens. When I go to the doctor, I'll probably definitely look at the scale. Because that's just who I am. Here you go. But that is my weight loss update for the month of March of 2021. If you are also on a weight loss journey, I would love to hear down below in the comments what your goals are for April, how March went for you. I can't believe that a year ago the world changed forever, and that we've been in this panorama, that's what you're supposed to call it now, for a year, and that is just wild to think about. So I will see you guys in my next video, and if you're here for more weight loss content, 75 hard content, grocery hauls, what I eat in a day, randomness that I decide I want to film, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below for me and join the party. It's a party every day. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.